I'm live. Another live in the drive at 5 with Ansley D. What's going on, world? Ansley D here, back at with you with another live one. We're gonna discuss we're gonna discuss different topics today. We're gonna talk about mental health and wellness. We're gonna talk about IRS, the social media, and AI technology. Usually around the same amount of stuff, same kind of topics we usually get on. But today we're gonna do it a little bit different because I want to chime in with you guys and see what's your thoughts and things in regards to those topics. So once again, the topics we're gonna be discussing. We're gonna be discussing AI technology, social media, mental health, and AI. Well, no, I already said that. So, mental health, IRS, social media, and AI technology. Probably not exactly in those order, but that's those things that we're gonna discuss tonight in the live drive at 5 with Ansley D. So I'm gonna probably start off with mental health, I think, because I'm starting to see it's a lot more what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? It's out there more and more. Mental health and mental wellness. So you have to take care of your mental health. You have to take care of your wellness, and you have to have a peace of mind when you go out operating into the world. All right? Take a sip. Oh, they got no more. Huh? I gotta get me some more alkaline water. Make it yourself. Water, preferably if you can do filtered water. Some lemon, some sliced up lemons or whatever, and a little shot of ginger and a pinch of cayenne pepper if you want. Sometimes you don't gotta do the cayenne pepper, but sometimes I do that. But what's going on, world? Ansley D back at you with another live in the drive at 5. And we're going to be discussing some mental health issues and how mental health is affecting a lot of people's behavior in today's society. And the reason why I'm going about that is because of over the last few months, the different kind of mass shooting we saw, the different kind of domestic violence we've seen, the different kind of unbalanced emotions and morals that's going through people's mind and head, making them less constructive than they're supposed to be and being more destructive, causing problems within their own lives, within other people's lives, and just not mentally well. And people out there, some people used to think it's a joke in regards to mental health and mental wellness, not really taking it serious. But as psychologists study it more and more, they come to find out, along with your physical health, your mental health also has a very important part of your life, especially with controlling your emotions and being emotionally intelligent, right? Elisa, what's going on, Elisa? Hello, how you doing? Where you tuning in from? Thanks for being on here. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you being on this live with me. Elisa, where you tuning in from? I hope your mental health is good. Hope you got some strong mental health and your focus and continue to be great. Appreciate you being on here. So I tend to talk about mental health a lot because not even just in my community, but other cities, I see people. Oh, appreciate you. Love you too, Elisa. I see people going through these different challenges, different situations, circumstances, and emotional intelligence plays a part in it because you have to be able to identify how your emotions is reacting to certain situations, certain circumstances. And emotional intelligence is knowing what your emotions are, being able to identify the problem and understanding how to balance your reactions to those situations and solutions. I really don't want to get into too much examples in this live. Yes, Elise, appreciate you. Don't want to get into too much examples in the slide, but y'all kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about in terms of mental health. Comes in a wide variety of things. It could come with your family. Elisa. Uh-oh. That flag. Grace, to you, Grace. Appreciate you being on here. Hey, Elisa, I'm not too good at what you call that subject, geography or like knowing flags. It looks familiar, but can you help me out? Help me out with that, Elisa. I see the flag. I want to say what I think it is, but I'm not sure. So shout out to Elisa. Shout out to your girl Grace. Thanks for being on here. Thanks for being on this live. And we're just gonna continue to talk about having the right mindset, the mental health, establishing mental stability, and having control of your emotions by having or exercising emotional intelligence. And I remember the first time I heard about emotional intelligence, I spoke about it before in the live. I was like, what, emotional intelligence? How can you be emotionally intelligent? And somebody was like, no, it's really something that you can take control of, something that's out there that psychologists and people have studied about the mind, about mental, about people's psychology and emotions, and how you can have controls of your mental health, your emotional health, by controlling your mental health, by controlling your emotional health. So shout outs to you, my girl Grace. Your girl Grace, appreciate the sub. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate your time. Thank you for being on here. Hey girl, my girl Grace, where you tuning in from? Let me know what part of the country, the region, the world, where you tuning in from. Appreciate you being on here, and I definitely appreciate that subscribe, all right? Thank you very much. But like I said, I come on here, try to chop it up with you guys, because I think sometimes mental health is a key issue that it's not discussed as often. So I think mental health and wellness is something to really look into, because not even, it couldn't be like, you could be fine with your mental health, but somebody else's mental health could be off. So you even have to be emotionally intelligent for yourself as well as them, and knowing how they're reacting, knowing their feelings, knowing their emotions, their sensitivity, what makes them react a different way, what could calm them down, and even for yourself. So you take self-accountability, knowing how you act in certain situations. If you find yourself in a situation that may have you go into a negative actions, or it's something that will stir you up in the wrong way or make your emotions go the wrong way, or where you want to like curse somebody out or ready to fight or something like that, that's having emotional intelligence, where you have to say, okay, you know what, this situation is happening. Let me remove myself from this situation in order to avoid certain conflict, right? Because a lot of times nowadays, having conflict and people not having a right control of their emotions and their mental health, conflict resolution really does not come out to what it's supposed to be. Conflict resolution ends up being more of a problem than a solution, right? Because people are not acting on their emotions that the way that you would think morally correct that a person should act on their emotions. So let me chime in and see what else is going on. What's going on? Okay, appreciate you. All right, thank you, Grace. Thank you, Elisa. Appreciate that. So what's your thoughts on mental health and emotions, and how do you check your mental health and wellness? And do you think that is something that you should check, that you should have intelligence of your emotions and your mental wellness? And do you think that it's something that you should take accountability of your actions, take accountability of how you react, and also being able to rectify your actions if your actions is in the wrong? Because sometimes we get in these conflict situations where you will see, each person will see different sides and not really seeing the medium part of it and how to resolve it. And these conflicts stir up into more conflicts, which can lead to a negative vibe, a negative aspect of the whole situation, where people tend to get, and I don't really like to talk about, but people get more violent over the past years, even the past months, because of not controlling their emotions. They not really have, the mental health stability is not there. And we can see it, like I said, a variety of things. I really didn't want to get in examples, but you can see it in the news. You can see it in the trending topics. You can see it all over. For example, it's the first month, and the city that I'm from is a small city. It's not too big, and you wouldn't expect so much violence to be happening, but violence has occurred, violence do occur, and violence continue to occur because of mental stability. Well, not just because, but part of it is mental stability. Part of it is, the circumstances that people are in, and also like, poverty. So things, low income, poverty stricken, homelessness, drug abuse, domestic abuse, all that comes into play, especially when you live in a metropolitan area. It seems like it's all clustered. So all the energy, especially if it's negative energy, it tends to feed into one another. And your negative energy and my negative energy, once this conflict and come to act and interact with one another, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be a big negative boom, right? And that's where people do violence. People commit violence, or people act on violence in order to get their emotions out, or in order to rectify the situation, and thinking that's a better solution. For example, the reason why I'm saying this, like I said, check your news, check your newspaper, wherever you from, wherever you at, especially if you're in a metropolitan area. Check the stats and see what's going on, right? So for example, the reason why I'm saying this, hold on, let me say, Nicola, shout outs to Nicola, big shout outs to you. Thank you for being on here. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm not even gonna Plakovic. Nicola Plakovic. I'm not sure what you're putting in here, but shout outs to you. Thank you for being on here. NNVGNK, all right, Nicola, shout outs to you. Thank you for being on here. Thank you for your time. Appreciate your time. But like I was saying, get back into the topic of mental health and mental wellness, and having emotional intelligence, mental stability, emotional intelligence, and being able to take accountability for your actions. So let me get into, okay, from Nicola, okay, I'm from Serbia. Okay, shout outs to Nicola from Serbia. I think you was on here before too, so shout outs to you. Thank you for being on here. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate your time. Your time is one of the most valuable assets, so I appreciate you being on here. So let me get back into the story real quick before I get sidetracked, right? So another reason, like I said, I'm getting into mental health, mental stability, and emotional intelligence is because, all right, so it's January, right? The first month of the year. I'm from a metropolitan area. It's not a big city. It's a small city. It's not too big, right? It's a very small city, right? But there's a lot of violence, a lot of negativity that goes around, a lot of negative energy. Nicola, appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. A lot of negative energy, right? So let me get into the story. So January starts. We had a little snow, not a snowstorm, but we had some snow. Snow is on the ground. Kids, teenagers like to have snowball fights, throwing snowballs. I'm gonna admit it. When we was younger, we used to do it though. Making snowballs, throwing it at city bus and school bus, and hitting people's car, and then they would stop and you would run and stuff like that. Back when I was little, all of that stuff was fun. Nowadays, you cannot do that. You know why? Because people's emotion and people's mental health and stability is not there like how it used to be. So let me get more into the situation. So these teenage boys having a snowball fight or whatever having you, throwing snowballs around. So I guess they start to throw snowballs at vehicles, vehicles that's driving by, people driving by, they hitting their vehicles with snowballs. Some people probably stop, some people probably, react a certain way, probably yell at them, step on their brakes, screech, whatever, turn back around. And in this scenario though, this situation, these two young boys, teenagers, one I think was 12 and the other one is 11, whatever have you, but they're out there, having fun in the snow and doing a little mischievous thing. I'm gonna admit it, mischievous things, teenagers. I've done it too, but I didn't expect for people to react like this to the situation, right? So they're out there throwing the snowballs and they hit somebody's car. So somebody's car got hit with a snowball. This person now turns around. This person driving turns around now and tries to, the teenage boys run. They run away because this person turned around and they know the person probably come back after them. Person turns around, driving after them, goes after them, and I don't know if they jump out the car or whatever, but they chase these teenagers, right? These teenage boys, and end up shooting one multiple times. The young teenager was about 12 years old, right? Thank God he ended up surviving, right? But these is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. The mental health, mental emotions, mental stability. Yeah, it was wrong for the teenager to be throwing snowballs. You never know. It could be ice in the snowball. It could be stones and rocks. It could be break somebody's windows or scar somebody, scratch up somebody's car. But these people who turned around and went after these teenagers and shot it, I mean, I don't even want to get into it, but they used violence against these teenagers, where this one teenager ended up being in the hospital, struck in by what you call it? What's a good word I can use? What's another word for that? It's not artillery. Would it be artillery? Whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. So he got struck, unfortunately, you know, because he was having fun with the snowball. But these people who, either way, in the car, their mental stability wasn't right, or it probably was right, and they reacted wrong, you know? They reacted wrong, end up injuring the young man where he could have almost lost his life, you know? So I'm not really sure of how he was with that, his mental health, but he brandished a weapon to school and end up using the weapon to take out people in the school. Like, this stuff is starting to happen more and more, and I don't know if people are thinking that it's cool, but it's not cool, man. It's some of these violence and things is not cool. Let me give you another circumstance. Mental health, mental stability, mental wellness needs to be checked, and it's not no joke, right? Another situation in my area, not exactly in my city, but an outskirt town. This young man had a you know those airsoft. Nicola, big shout outs to you. A-Op, what's going on? Galaxy YR, what's going on? How you doing, Galaxy YR? Big shout outs to you. Thanks for being on here. Hey, let me know where you guys tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what country, part of the states, wherever you at. Let me know where you're tuning in. Appreciate everybody for being on here, chopping it up with me. All right, so let me get into this other situation with another story from my area where mental health also come into play, right? Nicola, what you said? Nicola, where you going? Right now I'm in Hartford. I'm going to check up on my father's spot real quick. Check up, see how's everything going over there. And then after that, got some couple errands to run, probably do a gig or two. And then I'm gonna take it in because, you know, I go to work early mornings. But other than that, we out here, we grinding, we politicking, right? Yeah, I'm live in the drive at, what I name it? Live in the drive at 5, right? With AZD. So, yeah, so let me get to the story, to finish up the story real quick. So another town, totally different situation, but this young man, I don't know if you guys are familiar with those airsoft guns. The airsoft gun shoots, like, you can do it for pellets, the BB guns, or paintball. You know those airsoft guns that looks real sometimes, like you see it from a distance, you probably thinking real. This young man went to high school. School was in session and everything. You already know this situation with these mass shootings, people entering school with guns and unaliving people and taking people out. We've heard the story many times, many different ways. Like, it's getting ridiculous. So this young man goes towards the school now with this airsoft gun. I'm not sure if he shot at the school or what he do, but he made his presence outside of the school where he's being seen with this airsoft gun, and people end up, you know, calling the police because it's a threat. You know, it's a lot of these things is going on. People are not taking kindly to those things. No, it's not a joke or not, real or not. It looks like a gun, they're calling. You know, see something, say something type status, right? So this young man goes to the school. School is in session. They lock the school down, call the police. This young man is running around outside the school now with this airsoft gun. Shout out to those police officers, well trained, on point with their job, because you usually know sometimes in a situation like that, you see a person with a weapon and they look like they're trying to use the weapon, most likely police or police department or anything like authorities, officers, anybody like that, they're gonna take you out, right? Especially at a school like that, right? So the young man is out there. Good thing these police detectives or whoever they were was on point. They was doing their job. You know, sometimes you hear people bad mouthing the police, and I mean, like, we can't get rid of police, because if we get rid of police, where's gonna be the order, right? Law and order. Like, where's gonna be the order? We're gonna start, policing ourselves. But that's besides the point. What I'm getting at. This young man still walking around the school, running around, got the airsoft gun, running around. Come to find out, when they told him to get down, they rushed him, get down on the ground, boom, boom, boom. He basically told him, he was like, no, it's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be suicide by cop. And I don't want to say that again, right? If y'all heard me the first time, put it in the comment. It was bada bing, bada boom by police. Bada bing, bada boom by cop. If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments, because I don't even want to say it again, right? That been in our school. Yeah, Nicola, that happened in your school too? Crazy, right? Why is people brandishing weapons to school like that? Like, come on now, right? So this young man was, he had luck. He had all the luck, all the, angels, protectors, everything. God, everything was by him, because he's lucky he did not get off by the police, because he wanted to be, ID'd with the soul with the ID by the police. He was trying to take himself out, but not take himself out. He was trying to have the police take him out, right? That's another part of mental health, mental stability. And it's not no joke. Even with younger kids, you got to check your younger kids. If you have kids, you have younger ones around you, you have to check them too. Make sure their mental health is right. Make sure they're on positive things, because there's so much negative out here that we can feed into it. And that's when the negative, that's when the bad side start getting a hold of you, right? That's when things start happening that we don't want to happen. That's when the evil side tends to prevail. We don't want that. That's not a good thing. So definitely check your mental health, your mental stability. Check up on others too. And work on that, right? Work on that. Because that's a big key thing, like mental health. So other than that, what else we discussing today? What's y'all thoughts on mental health and getting around it and addressing the situation of mental health? What's your thoughts on it? So other than mental health and mental wellness, mental stability, what are some other things we're going to discuss? We're going to discuss about the IRS. There's some new movements with the IRS. Some stuff that I got to look into more so we can chop it up more on that, right? Then we can chop it up more on the IRS because it's tax season, and the IRS going to be doing some new things this year. We'll discuss that in another video. And it's tax season, so people are waiting for their, what is it, W-2s, right? W-2s? W-2 form. So a lot of people waiting for their W-2 form so they can file their taxes. Some people get tax returns, some people don't. And if you do get a tax return, what are you gonna do with yours, right? Right? So it's tax season. Get all your documents together. The IRS is doing something new this season. I'm gonna get into that with another video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and tune in for more, right? So yeah, Nicola, what's going on? Yeah, kids be students be going up in schools with these weapons. It's not a good look. So what's the deal, y'all? I gotta run up in here. Y'all coming with me? Y'all gonna take this walk with me real quick? Um, so other than when we talk about mental health, mental stability, we could talk about the IRS tax season. So right now, I believe when tax season started, what, January 27th? That's when people could start filing. So I believe, yesterday. What's today? Yep, yesterday. January 27th, people can start filing their taxes, getting their information into the government, and waiting for the return, you know? Some people already filed their taxes and they're just waiting for a return. Some people file their taxes, gotta pay. Some people don't want to file because they gotta pay. And I'm gonna get into another video like that because, matter of fact, I believe I have to do my taxes before March 15th, because if you have a business established, you have an LLC, you have a 1099, you're a sole proprietor, they want you to file your taxes earlier than that, because other than your taxes, you have to file the, I forgot the name of it. It's like a business report for the year or whatever. Other than that, make sure that your business is still up and running. We're going to get into a lot of things. I'm going to take y'all on some journey with me. A few journeys with me. Where I'm at right now, these cats. It's these cats. So, I don't care. I'm going to say it. So it'll be rats in the area that I'm at, right? Not in the building, but outside the building. You know, you got your dumpsters and trash cans and stuff like that. So in the area, it'd be sometimes some rats be running around, you know, by the dumpsters, by the bushes and stuff. So got some cats out here, and these cats be hunting these rats. Like they come out like straight hunters, be creeping like ninjas and stuff, right? And they be getting them. So shout out to the cats that's getting rats, because they don't want no rats up in the area. But so what we was talking about? What is it? Okay, we already finished talking about the IRS. Talking about mental health. What else we discussing on today's topic? The drive at 5 with NZD. I left my tripod, so. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about some social media and AI technology. Got a new AI technology, DeepSeek out of China, putting some stronghold in the AI industry, and going up against like ChatGPT and Meta and all them. So right now, those companies not too fond of it because, my bad, let me turn on the light. They're not too fond of it because like Nvidia, Palantir, those companies was thinking that they was gonna have the stronghold on the industry, the AI industry, right? But that wasn't the case, because right now, China is trying to do something in the industry that the U.S. and the companies in the U.S. that the companies in the U.S. that's not taking control, but they got a good foot in the AI industry. Those companies right now is not really feeling it because DeepSeek end up getting around the patent information. They end up getting around the roadblocks and the limitations that was put on the China industry in regards to AI technology. So now they was able to get around it and create an AI technology that a lot of people are jumping on right now, because it went public. Well, it went to the Apple Store and platforms to download, and a lot of people is enjoying this platform. and taking advantage of this new AI technology, DeepSeek, which is based out of a Chinese company that's can go ahead and they can set up their own AI technology, their own type of chat GPT on these platforms. So that's another big win for them because what's happened is like Nvidia, Palantir, all those, hold on. Nicola, I'm still there, my bad. My mic was off. Appreciate you, man. My bad, because I was just talking about the AI technology and I forgot what I was saying. But DeepSeek, I was saying DeepSeek was able to get around the limits and not able having access to the semiconductors and the patents of AI, such as NVIDIA did, and Palantir, and AMD, and um, Meta. So they all had access to those patents, but DeepSeek had to go around it, go around the limitations, and find a way to create a platform. And their platform is doing very well right now because a lot of people are adapting to it because you can create your own chat, your own AI type chat platform on it. So a lot of people are appreciating that. So they're taking advantage of that. What else we going to do? So social media. You know, we got TikTok is still around. The TikTok ban has been postponed. What is it? 70? I think it's 75 days or something like that. After President Trump took office, he extended it with an executive order to extend it so you can still have TikTok around and to work out the kinks and obstacles that we're having with that, right? So we gotta work on that. They're working on that. Hopefully they be able to work it out. Um, Hopefully they be able to work that out, right? And get it back popping. And maybe a US based company probably will purchase it, or they can work out on something in regards to having TikTok around more or longer instead of banning it, because a lot of creators was able to use TikTok and monetize TikTok and make a living off of TikTok by using it, doing TikTok shops, TikTok affiliate programs, going live, selling products. You know, that was a big thing too. Being able to go live on TikTok and able to sell products, sell clothing products, all type of things, right? So a lot of people was benefiting from that and wasn't feeling it when it got shut down because they wasn't able to monetize it no more. Nicola, appreciate you, man. But, yep, going to sleep, man. Enjoy your rest. probably rate where you at. So appreciate you being on here. Thank you for your time and for being on here with me, right? So what else is going on? What's the other thing? Yeah, appreciate you, Nicola, man. Have a good one, man. Get your rest, stay healthy. Make sure you keep that mind right, all right? I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow on one of the lives or something, all right? Definitely appreciate you being on here. So what else? What else? AI, social media, TikTok, X, IRS, time for tax filing season. I'm gonna do some videos on that because I had some drawbacks with the IRS over the last couple of years that I really want to discuss with you guys. I'm gonna chop it up and figure out some ways to, like, when you're filing your taxes, the right way to file your taxes. If you have a company, what you can deduct. If you're doing a 1099, what you can deduct from there. I'm gonna have to prune some of these plants, right? But what else is on your mind, right? Thank everybody for being on here. We discuss mental health, mental wellness. We discuss mental health, mental wellness, stability. What else? What else? What else? Mental health, mental stability. We also discuss AI platforms. We discussed the IRS. IRS tax filing season has begun. People ready to get their money together, get some refunds. Make sure if you have a company, a 1099, that you're doing your taxes right. And we also talk about social media platforms and what's going on with them. What else? I think we discussed all the topics that we was gonna talk about, right? Mental health, stability, wellness, IRS. What else? What else? Social media platforms such as TikTok. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all the social media platforms, and how to monetize them, and being able to use it to your advantages, right? So who's on here? Who else is on here? Shout out to everybody who is on here. And if you're not on here live, shout outs to you. If you're watching the replay, I definitely appreciate you watching the replay and things, right? What else going on? What else is popping? All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all being on here. About to go outside and check up on this car. Make it good. You know, sometimes you be on a mission and you doing things, you get sidetracked. Sometimes you be forgetting, like, yo, did I forget to do something? I be hating when that happens. Like, oh man, did I forget to do something? I was supposed to do something. Did I take care of everything that I was supposed to take care? Once again, I want to thank everybody for being on this live. Appreciate you sharing your time with me. Stay with me. What y'all want to discuss, right? What's some topics you guys want to discuss? Mental health, the mindset. You want to talk about some right mindset, being motivated. That's things that we got to work on to keep going towards our goals, right? All right, Nicola, see you later, man. Take care. What else? Bum, 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 bum. Did I bring anything up here with me? What's tomorrow? Wednesday? All right, y'all, I'm about to go back out. I'm gonna go in the streets. Y'all coming with me to the streets? About to hit the street. I keep forgetting, like I'm forgetting something. What's today? 28. All right. See, you know one thing I've been learning to do? Because I'm not really sure how my mind be. So I gotta be writing down stuff. If not, I ain't gonna get things done. Or I'm gonna forget to do stuff or get sidetracked. All right, so take a walk with me. I'm about to go on the other side. Look at something. Supposed to check. Do that tomorrow. Supposed to check up on something else. Time be flying, so take advantage of your time. Don't squander your time, all right? Make sure you take advantage of your time. Do what you gotta do. So we're on the north side of the building now. It looks different, but it's still the same building. It's like you can get to a whole nother block just by cutting through like I just did. Y'all can hear me? Who's on here? Let me know. Damn, they left their car light on. Sheesh. Good looks. It's not a good looks. Hope they recognize it and come out. Or somebody know them that can tell them that they left their car lights on. Woo. Oh, don't tell me y'all couldn't hear me all this time. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't even hear me, huh? That's why y'all not staying on, huh? Y'all not hearing me. I'm on the live, but y'all wasn't hearing me. That's why y'all not responding to me. Okay, it all makes sense now, because I was wondering, like, okay, I know a lot of people in 2025 got some plans, got some goals for 2025. So what's your goals, what's your plans? Like I was saying, 2025 is the year for completion. 2025 is the year for completing goals, for attacking your goals, implementing your plans, writing out your plans, you know, constructing your plans, and plans for your tasks to, come on, y'all, all right. Write out your plans and tasks to execute to achieve your goals, you know? I hate this little corner, this little tiny street. And people gotta turn just on us like it's not even a quarter of a mile. I don't even know if this is an eighth of a mile. Tiny block, and they always got this turn into a red light. So everybody be trying to turn, get in the position so they can keep, you know, going to us where they gotta go. So 2025, ladies and gentlemen, we here. Another year. We made it. We made it this far. Can you believe it? Can you believe what you've been through? Can you believe what you made it through? Can you believe how you have your mindset set up where you continue to survive? It's continue to survive and be blessed, right? Try to eliminate all stress. Be focused. Keep that mindset right. Keep the mental health right. Mental health. Health is wealth, they say. So you got to make sure you keep the body healthy, the mind healthy. All of that. For 2025, the year for completion. Complete all your goals. Write down your plans for your goals. And I keep saying that because I have to do that too, you know. I have to go ahead and adjust to 2025, writing down the goals. After you write down your goals, write down the plans that you have. No. After you write down your goals, write down the time that you want to achieve your goals. Achieve your goals. You write down the deadline to achieve your goals. And after that, you want to write down your plans, how you're going to achieve the goals. So with those plans, you're going to have some tasks that you have to implement in order to be successful and reach your goals for 2025. 2025 is the year of completion. And if you don't understand why they call it the year of completion, it's because of the number 9. And you come up with the number 9 by adding up the numeric numbers for the year 2025. So you got 2 plus 0 is 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 5 is 9. So that's how you come up with the number 9 for the year 2025. And the numeric spiritual number 9, the spiritual definition, or what they call it, the spirit number 9, what the definition of it is for completion. Okay, that's not really a lane, but okay. That's why the other person's slowing up, like, what is wrong with you? It's not no real lane. It's for parking. Okay. People in a rush, so be careful out here, right? 2025, you gotta be careful. Now it's a double lane. 2025, you gotta be careful because it's the year of completion. It's the year of change. It's the year of change of era. So if you have something that you're working on, put as much effort and energy into completing that for the year before the year is done. So even give yourself a 3-month timeline, 6-month timeline, whichever way, have a deadline where you're gonna work towards those goals and implement the tasks to get those goals accomplished. 2025, the year of completion, right? Time for a new era, time to complete things. and time to attack everything that you need to attack. You know, writing things down, going over them, redoing them. Implement your task, implement your plan. If it's not working, revamp the plan. But don't give up on your goals and the dreams, right? Don't give up on your goals and your dreams, especially for 2025, because 2025 being the year of the number 9, it's the completion. It's the new era. It's having things done, being able to achieve things and move towards a better you, you know? That's what we're doing for 2025. Live and direct in the drive at 5 with Ansley D. I appreciate everybody for being on here. Make sure y'all be safe out there. Double check your mental health. Check up on your peoples. Make sure that their mental health is right. Stay focused. Stay safe. Take care of your mind, body, and soul, right? Because we here. 2025, we made it, right? So we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Alright. So continue to be great. Continue to focus on what you gotta focus on. Write out those plans. Put the task at hand, implement the task, and get your things done, right? I see a message is being held, so I don't know what that person just wrote. I'm not really gonna check it because I don't know if you my channel be getting what they call it, trolls, which don't make no sense. Cause I just be out here doing my thing on the small channel, and I be getting trolls on my channel. Crazy. Be having trolls on my channel, all type of things. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Run them tasks, get them things done. If you gotta find different ways to get extra money, you can get into the gig economy, get involved with the gig economy, or find different ways. I'm gonna do some videos on that too. Different ways of creating extra cash flow to put towards your goals, to put towards your investments, all type of stuff. When you're involved with stocks, I'm gonna be doing some videos on that because I also got involved with stocks, stock options, trading crypto, trading stock options, buying stocks, holding them, wait until they go up, then you sell them, wait for the dip, buy it back, shave your profit, you know? Those are the kind of things we're gonna be working with. Right now I got some pickups to do, so I'm about to go do these pickups. All right, shout outs to Jack. Jack, what's going on? What? See, that's the kind, come on now. No, I ain't Brody. I can prove it. I just need a shout out. Shout outs to Jack. Jack, thanks for being on here, Jack. Jack, don't be, if you need a shout out, man, don't be putting crazy comments like that in people's stuff, man. People gonna think you're a troll, but shout outs to you, man. Thank you for being on here. Wherever you're tuning from, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time, because your time is one of the most valuable assets that you can have. And I appreciate you sharing your time with me. But once again, it's Ansley D. Hope you got some value out some parts of this life, some way or form. And I'll see you guys next time. Be safe. Peace.